here's how to check out your escort heater no worky problem. So I took the blower motor out of this car here. It just is held up in that cavity up in there by, what is it, 4 screws, 5 screws, something like that. Really easy to get out. So you can verify if that thing works by plugging into another escort if you have one. I have verified that this one works, so it's not the motor. Here's what the bolts look like. I believe they're 8mm headed nuts, or bolts, or whatever you want to call those. Alright, so what you got usually is this wire here, you can see has been replaced. It's no longer blue. This little connection right here likes to burn up, and as you can see, this one here looks like it got hot at one point. You never want to run these things on 4. You never want to run them on 4. The wiring is insufficient, so 3, 2, or 1 is fine on these things here. But so this connector right here, this 4-prong connector, it also, you can see it gets very hot. It gets very hot, and it does the same thing. It melts out. And then the circuit board that it plugs into here, or relay, or whatever this box is up in here, is held in by 2 8mm screws. Remove those, and you can remove this and replace this here if your heater does not work, and it's not the switch, it's not the motor, and not the wiring. And then there's a circuit breaker over on this side, up in here. Up in here, there's a little 30-amp circuit breaker, and there's got a little red button that if it's blown, the circuit breaker, you can just push that button back in and it'll reset it. And that could be the problem as well. Or it could be the heater. Oh no, the heater fuse is a relay, or circuit breaker, excuse me. So the relay could be the issue. It could be the wires. So check out these wires that go to the motor. Check out this little 4 plug. Now this one here still works. It's just gotten burned. Oh, there we go. And then check out this wire right here. And then when you're done, you can put it all back up together and whatnot. You know, and then I'm going to go to the junkyard and get a new one of these little boards and replace it, because I know that's what it is. I've checked everything else out. So that's how you diagnose your heater fan no worky and your escorts. And this should apply to 91 to 2003. It should work relatively the same within all of them.